Okay, welcome guys. Welcome officially to Cycle 34. I'm super excited to host this call with you, with not just only me, but like Nick and Sabrina. And we have a special guest today, Jose Ardon, guys. And he took some time of his day to talk to you guys, get to know the team better, and drop some gems over here. So make sure to stay until the end. If you have anybody left from your team who's not here on this call, call them right now. Make sure that everybody's on, okay? So I'm just gonna get started. We will talk about the importance of event, and we have some really amazing and really inspiring stories to share, guys. And I just wanted to start with my own personal story with my first event. Okay, and I've been in the industry for like 1.5 years, so I'm still a network marketing baby. And I understood right away the importance of events, okay, guys, because sometimes when you're, in your own environment and you're surrounded by people who not really believe in you, or not really believe in your vision, it's really important that you get around people who do believe in your vision, who have the same vision, who really want to go all in about with you. And just surround yourself with people who push you, who motivate you, who really bring out the best in you, right? And that is what happens at events, okay? Like network marketing, guys, event to event to event to event, okay? That is what network marketing means, okay? We always working constantly from event to the next event to the next event, okay? Because in every single event that we have, guys, you're meeting a lot of people, okay? And all these people, remember the saying, your network is your net worth. So all these people that you're meeting on this event, they will open doors for you, not just only financially, but also mentally, okay? You're gonna have breakthroughs on this event that you cannot even think about because your mind is not expanded in that type of style right now, right? Because you're in your own environment, you only know your comfort zone right now that is existing right now in that specific moment. But if you go to these events and you get to know people that have achieved certain things, that talk a certain style, that are just connected with their vision, that will change everything for you. And guarantee you guys, you will have breakthroughs there. Okay, so let me first share my first story from my first event I was ever going to. It was really funny because first, when I knew about that event, everybody told me I can't go. I physically, I couldn't go, okay? Because I was in Germany, back in Germany, okay? And there was the pandemic happen, and I couldn't go to the US straight, okay? Because the border said, no, you cannot go to the US if you haven't been 2 weeks out of the country because of the COVID rules. I don't really like rules, guys. I don't know about you, but I think rules are there to, be broken. So I didn't accept the fact, and I just wanted to really go to that event because I understood the importance of events. I just wanted to meet the mentors, the leaders, the team, everybody that I was connecting with before. And I just couldn't accept that no, okay? So I actually booked a flight to Dominican Republic, and I stayed there for a whole freaking month, just to be able to be let into the US to go to the Miami event. Okay, and let me tell you guys, it wasn't with my previous company, so not really to compare with the B events. And we have another story sharing in a second. Okay, not really to compare with B events, but guys, like, this event that I was first going to just be surrounded by people who have the same vision. And let me tell you guys, these people that I met there, that changed everything for me. You know why? Because one of the people that I met there is actually Alejandra. And if I haven't met her on that specific event in Miami, just connecting, she wasn't even in my team. She was in a complete different team, in a complete different type of organization from that company. But I met her there. I connected with her. We literally became friends. And then I was with her in Miami after that. And now we're here together at B. Guys, do you realize that if I would not have gone to that event, I would never, ever met her? So you're going to meet people there who really change your life, okay? Who really expand your vision, who expand your belief system that you have right now, who just cut off all the limitations that you have, okay? So that first event really changed everything for me. It made me realize I was just not really a huge person in business. I had, a couple of ranks when I was there, but I realized when I was sitting there with everybody else, I realized that I want to be on that stage, that I want to be a speaker that is inspiring people with her story, not just to share my story, but to inspire people to share their own stories, right? I believe there's a lot of people here on this call who have even much more interesting, much more beautiful stories than I have to share, but nobody's hearing them because you're not going to events and share them with people, right? So make sure to go to the next event in Italy that is upcoming, or New York that is upcoming. Make sure to get yourself surrounded by people who really bring out the best in you, who really want to see you thrive, who want to see you win, and you push you into the right direction, okay? These people will open doors for you that you right now don't even know about, okay? I love you guys, and I'm gonna bring up the next person, which is Alejandra. She will share her story from the B event and inspire all of you guys even more.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm super excited to be here. Alina, you're so beautiful always. Thank you so much for everything that you do. But guys, this is true. What she just said is true. I'm so excited because I'm just gonna double down on what you just said right now, because when I met Alina, first of all, I did not even do network marketing at that point. When I met Alina, I was just there. That was like my first event ever, and I met this girl and we really clicked like right away. But not only that, I went to the bathroom, guys. Like, you guys know that already. I'm like the queen of corporate. I did the whole ladder. You guys know my story. But I went to the bathroom that day and I met 20-year-old girls that were making from $30,000 a month, $40,000 a month, $50,000 a month, some of them even $70,000 a month. And they're like 23 years old. And there's me looking at myself in the mirror and being like, Jesus Christ, I got it all wrong. Like, my life is a lie. Like, what am I doing with my life? So that's the first thing. Like, that really pushed me to do network marketing, to really look for something else, to really like, get out of my comfort zone, to really meet people, like-minded people that really help me to get to the next level. And if it wasn't for the connection that Alina and me have today, she wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the events and the connections that you get with other people. But having said that beautiful things happen when you go to these events, guys. Like, big things happen. Like, you believe level just go through the roof. You just see yourself like, okay, whatever I was doing before this event, it doesn't matter anymore, because this is what I choose to do right now. So you guys have to attend those events. Talk to everybody at those events. Network with people that you never spoke before. Speak to leaders that are like miles away from you. It doesn't matter, but those connections, you're gonna realize at some point of your life that those connections are what's gonna make you stronger. I want to talk to you guys about the event in Colombia that I went. That was my first event with B, guys. I joined this company a couple of months ago. I went to Bogota. I went with Sabrina, with Antoinette. I hope you guys are here too. But guys, my belief system when I saw what B is about, because I obviously came from the other company. I've never seen a company as professional as B. Like, I want to tell you guys what I saw. I saw Latin American people they came from nothing. I met a girl that was selling mangoes on the streets of Bogota, and right now she's making 120K a month. I just met her because I sat down with her. I talked to her. I literally was like, your story was amazing. Like, I want to know more about you, because that inspires me. Because I know that if she did this from Colombia, where people have no freaking money to spend on a Go package, imagine what we can do here. Imagine what we can do in Europe. Like, this is, completely amazing. We had our own fashion show. We have great reggaeton artists. Everybody at the end was getting lit. Everybody was, partying together. I was dancing with Jose. Like, it was just amazing, guys. Like, you need to be around the fire if you want to be on that level, guys. Believe me when I tell you, go to these events, talk to people, just network. And if you guys don't do that, and if you stay doing what you're doing right now, it's going to take you forever to get what you want to get. So that's my input. Alina, I'm going to get the ball back to you.
Thank you, Alejandra. Wow, that was so freaking inspiring, guys. Like, do you actually realize that, like, the dedication to bring up, like, that you have to bring up to get on an event, right? Like, probably you think, oh, maybe I'm not as long here in the company. Maybe I just joined yesterday, right? But in the end, like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go with this company? What is your vision? What is your income goal? right? If you are not right now making the amount of money that you really want to make, get close to the fire, just as Ali said, because that is where you learn. You probably right now you have your limiting beliefs, you have your limitations, right? You don't really know if you can do this. But if you're hearing like this, like a story like this, selling mangoes on the street of Bogota, like what the hell? And we are complaining and we're streaming so small, and we have like we're just playing so small, guys, but the world is not served by you playing small. So for you to really expand that vision and get that breakthrough that you can do this, you need to get to these events, guys. Okay, so I know we have somebody else with a really inspiring story here. Nick, I'm gonna bring you up.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Oh, for me, it took a minute for me to arrive. Guys, I'm super excited to share my story because, as most of you guys know, been in the industry for a long time, so I have a ton of stories I could tell you, you know, from personal experience and from non-personal experiences. And I know there's a ton of leaders on here, you know, that I've personally worked with for the last 10 years. On like my boy, I know I see my boy Daniel up here, you know, where I've seen events change people's lives, even if you've been to events before. Okay, sometimes it's not necessarily, you know, the timing may be off or whatever it is, or maybe the situation's off or whatever. I don't know what it is for everybody, but for me, it was my first event. And the first event absolutely put me on track because I was sitting there, I was like, look, I feel like I'm doing everything everybody's doing. I really want this. Nothing's going my way. And but the thing is, I was just in my own way. And an event will do that, guys. Event stands for elevating vision, eliminating negative thoughts. That's what it stands for. Events is an acronym. And I didn't understand this until my mentor pushed me. See, some of you guys, you know, maybe you've had a soft conversation. Well, I'm here to have a hard conversation. You guys really want to change your life? You need to get out of your own damn way. You need to put down the ego, look at the bank account, and if it does not reflect what you want, that's exactly why you need to be at this event. Because I had to tell myself that 10 years ago. I was broker than a joke, guys. I lived in a 300 square foot apartment with a 1-year-old that I didn't even know how to support. I had no business being in business. I had people literally telling me left and right, Nick, you're an idiot for doing this. My sister texts me every Wednesday. She made it a point to text me every Wednesday and tell me I was a piece of shit. You're never going anywhere. You're doing this network marketing thing. I had friends making Facebook threads about me, Instagram threads, making fun of me. And I didn't know what to do, but my mentor gave me a call and he said, Nick, what are you doing right now? I said, oh, I'm just playing a little Madden before I go to football practice. I was going to school full-time, playing college football at the time. He's like, you're playing a video game right now and you want to change your life? He's like, you still have the box for that? I said, yeah. He said, sell it. He said, if you want to go to the next level and you want to work with me, you want my mentorship, sell it. And I had to go to North Carolina. And I can tell you what, if you guys live here in the States and you know you go sell some technology to GameStop, you know, you can buy something brand new for $500 and they'll give you $5 for it and say, you know what, this is all we can do for you. It's the worst pawn shop ever. I didn't know how to get there, guys. I was broke. I was so broke and I was struggling and I was trying to pretend like I was going to do this business. I mean, not pretend I was doing the business, but I was like, I'm having success, but I wasn't having success. My ego was too big to get out of my own way. And so what I did, guys, is I was like, you know what? I got to put it on the line. I got to be there. I really, really want this. My son's depending on me. I don't want to look like an idiot. I'm going to prove all these people wrong. I need to do this. I went and got a day loan. Okay. If you guys know, day loans have a very, very high interest rate. The interest rate was 48%. I don't even know how in the hell that I got this day loan. It was by the grace of God. Okay. I literally flew to Charlotte, North Carolina by myself, left my son with his mom. I had to lie to his mom what I was doing because, you know, I was embarrassed because I didn't have money. I couldn't pay child support, any of that stuff. I went there with a loaf of bread, peanut butter, a plastic knife, granola bars, and I had no hotel. I had no rental car. I slept in the airport for 3 days. I was wearing my dad's suits from the 70s. That didn't fit me. My dad at the time, I was a very small individual. I was not the Nick you guys know today. I was literally 160 pounds wet. at that time. I walked in the snow 2 miles to the venue in beat up dress shoes. And I tell you what, guys, I sat in the rafters and the nosebleeds by myself. I had no team. Did I have mentors there? Yes, but I didn't have access. I didn't really know my mentors like that. I was so embarrassed to be there. I was embarrassed to ask them for help. And I sat there and I guess what? I was at that event and I heard a story. You guys always hear us talking about stories. I heard a story. I'm a grown man sitting there crying in the stands, a grown man with no money in his bank account that could barely take care of his family that he had. And in that moment, guys, I made the decision. I was able to see clearly. I knew exactly what I had to do. Motivation is not going to change your business. Inspired action is going to change your business. That's what these events are going to do, because it's going to put you in the right environment with everybody. It's going to allow you to feel the frequency that you need to be on. It's going to elevate you. So whatever you guys have to do, we have, like Aliana said, we have New York coming up. Get your butt to New York. We have Miami coming up. Get your butt to Miami. You have Italy coming up. Get your butt to Italy. Okay. I know obviously you need passports and stuff like that, you know, but we cross that bridge when that comes. But look, guys, if there is an event near you and you can get there, you need to get there. You need to figure out a way. I don't care if you guys pack out a car. We packed out cars. I've driven 50 liters across state to Cleveland in a 40-hour drive, sold my plane ticket to get my team there. Right. So whatever you guys need to do to get there, whatever we can do, guys, we'll make it happen. I've slept on floors. I've slept in hotel rooms with 15 people, which is highly illegal, guys. I'm pretty sure if the fire department came up there, we would have been like arrested, but we made it happen. We made it happen. Share pizza, whatever it is, eat granola bars, eat peanut butter sandwiches. Guys, it's a temporary season in your life to live forever how you want to live. So I'm going to give it back to Aliana, guys. I love every single one of you, and I will be talking to you here very shortly.
Oh my God. What story was that, guys? If you're not inspired by this, I don't know what will, honestly. Like, that is insane. That is truly insane, guys. Like, I'm like blown away. And I can so much relate to that, guys, because I was just so excited to bring Alejandra up that I was just totally forgetting about like really sharing my story. So, well, yeah, I was going to Dominican. I was living there for a month, right? Before I was even able to go to Miami. My guys, like, I didn't have money. I was literally crying every single closing day, because I was so like into I need to hit that rank before I get to Miami. I need to hit that rank, right? And I didn't have money. I didn't have money. I had like a, you know, like a business partner from Sweden at that time with me. And we were literally just, you know, like trying to help each other out with money and stuff. And when I get to Miami, I like totally remember eating protein bars like all freaking day. And I'm like done with protein bars for the rest of my freaking life, because I ate them every single day because I could not afford food at the freaking event, guys. Okay. But then like after a few months later, I was at the event in July last year. Okay. And December of last year, I hit my first 6-figure, guys. Don't you think that like taking these sacrifices, going through like some tough times is worth it? If you can actually, you know, see yourself at the end of the, like, see that light in the end of the tunnel, and really like realizing where these kind of events can take you. Oh yeah, it was bronzy memory. Yeah, I didn't really change that much, let's be honest. Still a sweet girl. Anyways, guys, I was broke. Okay, I didn't have the money. I was not knowing, okay, how even should I get to, I booked like one apartment for like 1 week. Then I tried to extend it for another week when I got my paycheck on Friday. Okay. Then I booked the flight. And then I was in Miami. I was staying at the shittiest apartment ever. Like, it was somewhere in the hood, somewhere in the ghetto. Like, there were probably like drug dealers right next to my window. Okay. But I was still there. And I got to know the people that inspired me, that like, I just had my breakthrough that I really want to do this, that I want to be on stage. And just a couple of months later, I was talking on stage. I met Eric Rory at his freaking house, guys. The amount of people that I got to know, the confidence that it gave me, that I really went through these shitty times by myself and I still made it, that gives you some posture, guys. That gives you some confidence that can really take you to the next level, guys. Okay? So being broke right now is not an excuse. Having no money, having no time right now, it's not an excuse, because it counts what you want. It counts what you have as a vision in your mind. That is what counts. You need to go after that vision instead of your bank account or your missing time, or if your spouse tells you no, or if your friends try to tell you out of it, right? There's no excuse. It's either you want it or you don't want it. Okay, so now I want to bring up Sonia, guys. She also has an amazing story to share. Super excited for her to talk. The spotlight is yours, babe.
Hey guys, how are you doing? I can't believe it. Like, time is just flying. I can't believe it's end of August, but it's so funny because I remember that, Alina. I remember your first event in Miami. I met you there. I think that was our first time we met. And yes, guys, she is that person, like she buried that person. That person does not exist anymore. And let me tell you that even me coming from a professional environment, you know, I needed to stretch my vision. And I started in the pandemic. So I started my online journey in the pandemic, and it was all virtual. Like we love, you know, obviously doing Zoom calls and stuff. That's how we meet everybody, right, in this business. But events, you know what events do? It makes you feel unified. It makes you feel like you're a part of a bigger picture. And you know what? It makes you feel like you can do it because these people are nothing special. The people that are making $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, they're just like you and I, right? And that's what you get to experience. That's the emotion that you get to tap into. You get to like talk to them. You get to ask them questions. Hey, how did you do it? You know, connect, right? And that's what this is all about. You're going to meet so many people from all around the world, and you're going to be in one place, this amazing place full of energy. What are you going to get from there? We always talk about manifestation, law of attraction, whatever. You're going to feel a different kind of energy when you're there, right? And that presence, you cannot find that over Zoom. You're never going to feel that over Zoom. You're never going to feel that sitting at your desk right now, right? And that's sometimes is all what it takes to have a breakthrough, right? And it's not just going to be, you know, speakers and you know, whatever. It's going to be a whole journey, a whole experience, right? And that's for me, like that's the biggest thing. My first event, and me and Alina came from the same company. I was actually there 2 years ago. I literally started April of 2020, and I said yes to every event. I worked full time, right? I had a full-time career, and I used my vacation days. I did whatever I could. Whatever I could, I did. And I always said yes to events. And I'm so glad that I did, because I got to work with the top of the top in that company, right? And, you know, I haven't experienced a B event yet here. And I felt even from, you know, Alejandra, me and Alejandra met in our previous company as well. And seeing her and even Sabrina, the level of like grandness gives you guys, it gives all of us, is insane. So, you know, for me, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to go on events, and it's just life-changing, right? And you can only speak from experience once you experience it yourself. So don't lose out on those opportunities, right? Because you really don't know the breakthrough that you're going to have, right? And you're going to miss that. You're going to miss that breakthrough. And every event, I'm telling you, every event changes you in so many different ways, mentally, you know, physically. You feel inspired. You're like that, like you feel like on top of the world. And only you can experience it when you're there, right? But that's my experience. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how many events I've been to. I can't even count them on my hands, but everyone has been so significant, and it's played a really large role in my development process, like as a human being, you know, not even just in business, but as a human being, right? If you want to get to that mindset, you want to get to that level of, you know, rank or leadership or whatever, events are going to help you get there, right? And that's all I can say. But back to you, Alina. Back to you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Sonia. And oh my God, I literally remember it, how we met the first time in the Miami event. I was like so insecure back at that time. So yes, she was right. I buried that, Alina. And yes, guys, like expand your vision. Book your tickets to Italy, to Miami, or to New York. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to us. We will help you. We will literally stay all of us together. We just meet with the whole team, just connect, and then just having an amazing time. And everyone's gonna go home with a much fuller heart and with your next vision, your next version of yourself, probably, right? So now I want to give it over to Nick again. He's talking about a different topic. So let's go, Nick.
Thank you, Alina, so much, guys. I am super excited, and I mean, guys, the leadership that we have here is just phenomenal. No, and hearing all the stories, what people had to do to, just get to an event, guys. Because look, I'll tell you this. Just one last thing to touch on this. Not to step on your toes, Alina, but just to say, like, you guys are a part of B, but you're not in B. Right? But B is not, or you're in B, but B is not in you until you go to an event. You guys can hop on these calls. This is great, right? But you need B in you, right? You need the frequency. You need to be a part of, what we're actually doing and see it on a whole different level, guys. I mean, being around Jose, being around Alejandra, being around Alina, being around, myself, being around Sabrina, Sonia, all the other leaders in the company, people that you just get to meet and the experience, guys. That's why B is called better experience. So you got to be around it. You got to be around the environment. You got to immerse yourself in what you're doing, guys. I mean, I don't know why people have such a problem with this, but you have to be obsessed with your goals. You have to be obsessed with where you're going. If people aren't calling you crazy, you're going nowhere. Average people don't get called crazy unless they're out there cracked out, doing some, wild stuff on the street, But the thing is, guys, is that we have crazy goals. We have crazy desires. As I talk to a lot of you, I've met a ton of you guys. I've talked to you guys on Instagram. I talk to you through Telegram, WhatsApp. You guys have crazy goals. You say you want financial freedom. It starts by having the freedom to make the decision to go all in and to be around the environment, okay? So today I'm going to talk about leverage. I'm going to talk about three-way calls. This ties in. When you guys are at these events, you're leveraging the experience. You're leveraging the energy. You're leveraging the frequency of the people that you're working with to help you elevate, to help take you to the next level. Look, you can go fast alone, but we can go far together. I want you guys to remember that. You can go fast alone, fall a lot, but not have anything. Guys, you want to know how we get to a different level? You want to know how I've gotten to where I'm at right now, this energy? It's because of Jose Ardone. It's because of Andrew James. It's because of Sabrina. It's because of Alejandra. It's because of Alina. It's because of Sonia. It's because of every single one of you on this call. Why? Because I am leveraging the inspiration of your guys' stories, of where you guys are from, where you want to go. That's what fires me up. When I'm talking to Jose, when I'm leveraging him on a call, guys, I'm not just on the call just being like, close my people. I'm like, Jose, let me learn for you. What are you saying? How are you saying it? What is the language that you're using? How do you portray your story? How do you use your energy, guys? Because you guys can go out here and you guys can work really hard. That's phenomenal. I'm so glad. Keep working hard, but it's so much better to work smart. See, look, guys, I don't build my life around my business. I build my business around my life because I'm leveraging the people that are doing it at the highest level. If I have a gal that can, has the same situation as Alina, guess who I'm putting her on the phone with? I'm putting her on the phone with Alina. If I have a single mom that's absolutely crushing it in fitness, crushing it in business, that's super absolutely inspirational for her strength and her wisdom, I'm putting her on the phone with Sabrina. I mean, I'll put anybody on the phone with Sabrina and Alina. I'm not just saying that, but like, if you guys feel like you need somebody that can relate, why aren't you leveraging these stories? If you have some crazy Italian that wants to make a ton of business but doesn't do anything, why aren't you putting them on the phone on me? I'll set them straight. Guys, I'm very direct. If you have some, you have people that speak Spanish, like, look, I don't speak Spanish. I had somebody from Ecuador hit me up in my inbox the other day. And I'm pretty sure he didn't understand a dang word I said to him back in English, but I put him in a chat with Alejandra. I called her. I said, hey, I need your help. I don't speak Spanish. I can Google Translate all day, but everything will get lost in translation, right? You guys have to be able to leverage everybody around you. I leverage customers if I need to. I'll use their testimonial. If they have a great story, I'll call Daniel. If I have a restaurant owner, somebody that is relatable, I can't relate to you if you own a restaurant. I've never known what it's like to own a restaurant. I can assume, but I don't really know. I don't know what that is like. But guys, you got to be able to leverage everything. And even if you're on this call and you're trading, guys, I've been trading for 4 years. Like, why don't I ever get questions in the chat? Like, Nick, I get questions from Alina and Sonia and Lisa all the time, and a bunch of leaders like, yo, how does this risk management work? How do I effectively build this business using Quest? How do I effectively build the business teaching, not teaching, but getting people plugged into Shift? It's all relative, guys. Why aren't we asking questions? If you have figured out, then I guess everybody here went Royal Diamond already, and then we don't need to all be on this call. I still ask questions. I ask everybody questions because I want to know everything. I want to know everything, guys. I want to be immersed in this business. If you guys want to know how to do a three-way call effectively, if you guys want to know if you feel like your invites you're not really getting anywhere, you guys have to leverage your leadership. And if you don't have to ask it in the chat, you can ask directly, guys. I've had customers reach out to me on Instagram and they're like, hey, Nick, like, look, I really feel like I just don't know what to do. I've been in for a month and I don't really, don't know what I'm doing. I'm afraid to ask. Ask questions, guys, but you have to leverage us. Three-way calls. Now, I actually want to bring up Hala. I want, if Hala's on the call, if she could unmute herself. I want Hala to share like what her experience has been, really just, leveraging three-way calls and how it's been able to change. Oh, there she is. Hi, Hala. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing? You hear me?
I'm good. If you could real quick, go ahead and take your time. I want you to share with the team what it's been like for you to be able to leverage Alina. I know you've been leveraging Alina a lot. What it is like to be able to leverage a three-way call and how that's changed the trajectory of your business.
Okay, so I've been having people and I've been saying to myself, like, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to figure it out and hop on a call with them. But I realized that I was losing people because I didn't have the right posture. Like, I wasn't leading the conversation. I didn't know exactly like how to lead the conversation, to answer their questions and to be on the call with them. So then I decided to leverage Alina, Sabrina, and all of the leaders. So, and it's really helped me a lot because the way she's leading the call, the posture is completely different. So like you mentioned, work smart and not work hard. So yeah, because it gives me a lot of confidence and it's helping me a lot to learn from her. And yeah.
I'm muted. Guys, that is absolutely, that's so amazing. I'm so glad that, that you're being able to leverage your leadership, right? To be able to go out there and change direction. Guys, I promise you, it helps because people want to hear from somebody other than yourself, especially if you're presenting them the business, getting them plugged in, that new energy and whatnot. So guys, real quick, because we have him on the call right now and he has to run to another call. So I'm gonna interject him real quick and then I will bring up the next speaker after that. But guys, look, you guys already know who he is, okay? But I'm gonna tell you something, guys. To have Jose's time, to have his energy, guys. I've been in this industry for 10 years. And I have heard a lot of leaders. I've been to a lot of events. I've been to multiple GoPro events. I pretty much feel like I know almost every single massive leader in this industry, whether I know him personally or from afar. But guys, this is someone who has been at the top of the mountain, but he still consistently goes to the bottom and reaches down, and he does it because he loves people. He loves creating stories. He loves watching people change their lives. So to have his time, for him to be able to share what we're going to do with Bay, what we're going to do with B, to just share, you know, what's going to happen in cycle 34, guys. I'm going to bring up Mr. Jose Ardone to speak with you guys. Alina, if you're able to spotlight Jose, I don't know where he went. He disappeared on me. But guys,
I'm
just
here.
jump to 777 in the chat.
I am here, Nick. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. The call is yours, my friend. Everyone,
Wow.
777 for Jose.
That's amazing, amazing call. Wow. I want to congratulate everybody for that call that you guys put together. I'm like really inspired about what is about to happen in Italy with the event in New York. And we are in pre-launch of the US market. You know, like we launched Latin America. We've been in pre-launch of Italy or Europe. Now we are doing the event. The event in September with like 8,000 people. It will be the most amazing you ever will you will have. It will be amazing because most of you guys, you haven't been an event of B, but I know Sabrina being in the event. I know Alejandra being in the event. It was in Colombia where we have over 10,000 people. And we haven't done any event in the US yet. This is one of the bigger markets that you ever can imagine. And we are doing a game plan. We are planning to do an event with 2,000 people in Miami by November 12th, the first event. And next year, we will do an event with over 6,000 people, a convention. What you guys are about to see in Italy and Rome, this is what you are about to see it, but you guys will be able to see how we do it. Because, you know, like in Italy, we've been doing pre-launch all this time. And now is the first launch event in Italy with like 8,000 people. So this is how we do it. And we are now in pre-launch of the US. And when you're talking about US, if you are in Canada, you know, it's very similar market, because when you launch, when you do big in the US, you do big in Canada. It's two markets like together, right? So we are like very excited. You know, like I just finished a call with Monir and Moy, and we are laid down the game plan, what we are about to do, and it will be amazing. And no matter where you are, guys, but you guys will benefit from that, because right now with social media, with everything, we can go all around the world. I mean, US market is one of the bigger markets. But one thing is very important, the belief. And where you get it, the event. The belief is get it in the event, and the association, when you connect. But you have to have three beliefs in order to really change your life. One belief is you have to believe in you, because if you don't believe in you, nothing will happen. The other belief that you have to have is in the products. And you guys agree we have the best products in the industry, period. And you have to be convinced. You have to be like really convinced that you have the best product in the whole industry. And you have to be convinced where we going and what we are about to do. Just in the US, in the next 2 years, we are about to put over 200,000 customers. This is will happen. But you have to believe that it will happen, because the people can feel it when you believe it and when you don't believe it. The people can feel it. This is, you have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in the products, and you have to believe in the vision of the founders. And the vision of the founders is amazing, to create a place of work for millions of people all around the world. You know, the vision that they have, I remember, they told me, you know, Jose, in the next 10 years, they say, 50% of the jobs will disappear. And our goal or mission is to create a place of work from the cell phone. I say, what's that mean? Look, we are a technology company and we are developing different apps. And it will be one day that everybody that have a cell phone, they will have at least one application that we will create. Now, to me, this is a big vision because, you know, it's over 7 billion people on the planet. And most people, they have a cell phone. To me, 3 years ago, this is what I realized after 3 months. I say, okay, if they have that big vision and they see if they are 99% wrong and only 1% become a reality, there will be over 70 million people use that one application. If that application only costs $15 a month, it will be over $1 billion in revenue every month. It will be over 600 million pay commission every month. If we just get 1% of the people, one app, not every app, one app, we are bigger than Amway. And it's possible, guys. With the products that we have, is really possible. But you have to believe it. Because if you don't believe it, nothing will happen. And let me share how you present the business is very important. The first thing is that you tell the story, right? Your story. But let's see, I'm gonna do it like very simple, how I can introduce, how I can talk to Nick. Let me give you an example. Nick is not in the business yet. Somebody just introduced me to him or whatever. So I started to tell him my story. You know, the first thing that you have to change is your story. Why you get in the business? What are you looking for? But then I started to ask some questions. And let's see, Nick being in the network marketing for 10 years, I know that. So you know, we're having a conversation, right? And I ask questions. I say, Nick, I know you've been in the industry for 10 years, you know, my friend. But are you agree, Nick, that in network marketing, they talk about be employee, you know, there's 4 ways to make money, right? Employee, self-employee, and business owner and investor, right? Are you agree?
I agree.
Yeah. And they say in network marketing, they will teach us how to be part of the 5%, right? Being business owner and investor, right? They say.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Question, Nick, you've been in the industry for 10 years. What company have teach you how to be a business owner and have teach you how to be investor?
None of them, just selling products.
No one, right? But they talk about that, right?
Yeah, they talk about it, but I'm just selling juice.
They don't do, right? They don't do, right? Yeah. So Warren Buffett, the richest man in the world, how he get rich?
Through investing.
Investing, right?
Yeah.
Investing, right? You ask question, investing, right? Whatever Nick say, the only thing he believes is whatever he say. I asked Warren Buffett, the richest man in the world, how he get rich? What did he say? Investing. In the stock market, right?
Yep.
Look, my friend. So quick question. You've been 10 years in the industry and they talk about that. But have you invest in the stock market?
No, not at all.
No. Do you know how to buy stock shares?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So let me share this. Okay. So what we have, my friend, before we even understand how buy a chair and how even a chair was, right? So what do we have, Nick? We have Academy and we have application called Indice. And my friend, don't get me wrong, even I didn't understand what Indice was. I don't know if you understand what Indice is,
No.
but I didn't understand. So let me explain.
I want to know though.
Let me explain you very simple, okay? Because we need to understand this, my friend. Because I talk, but I never understand, my friend. So let me share this. Before to understand indices, you have to understand how the stock market it works. Let's see, my friend, I own a restaurant in Houston, and I am doing good, but I want to spend to New York. So now what I do, I need money, right? So what I do, I say, Nick, can you invest? And let's see, you invest some money. So we open the restaurant. So probably now you have 40%, I have 60%, we are partners. Now, before I was 100%, I only keep my profit. Now I have to share 40% with you, right?
Yeah.
But now we want to spend the business. So we need more money, right?
Absolutely.
What do? We take the company public. Now everybody can buy shares. Now we have to split the profit. So what we have is this. We have now, if you become bigger, now what happened is there is a US story. What is the 30 most powerful companies in the US? Are you agree this 30 company, they never will go out, right?
No, absolutely.
Now, if you want to buy shares, you can start to buy a stock right now, but it's the thousands and thousands of companies. How you be able to choose what company you will select?
I don't know.
Right.
I have to do a lot of research.
Yeah, but there's a lot of mistake. So what happened if it was an app called Indice? So what we do is we have the best people to teach you how you analyze. But we go more farther of that. We have this app called Titan. So with the export analyze, and now you go and they just what you do is just copy and paste.
I like the sound of that.
And I show you the app Titan.
Simple.
It's something like amazing, right?
That's absolutely incredible, and it's simple.
Imagine
Very
if
simple.
you have long time ago the opportunity to learn from Warren Buffett. The Warren Buffett say what to buy.
Oh, I'd be rich.
Right. Is it? Are you agree that the richest people, Bill Gates, all this, where they invest?
Stocks.
And the
Companies.
most amazing company, because if you invest in the 30 most amazing companies, now, my friend, look, and I show you title. Now, my friend, it makes sense, Nick?
It makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
I've been
A quick question, Nick, have you heard about crypto?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's heard about Bitcoin, that coin, every coin.
You hear? I remember, my friend, in 2014, I was about to buy $200,000 in Bitcoin. And I went to my attorneys and asked, hey, what do you think about this Bitcoin? And I'm ready to put 200,000. They started to look at me and say, like, you are crazy. You look smart, but how you are about to throw $200,000 in something you don't understand? And guess what I did, Nick?
You didn't do it?
I didn't do it because why? I asked the person.
Wrong person.
Because the attorneys was good, but they don't know about crypto. So, but look at this. Imagine this. I remember when the Ethereum was $7. I remember I buy my first Ethereum at 90. I think I paid like $15,000 at $95. And Bitcoin I started to buy at 19. I didn't buy at 1900. I didn't buy at 200. But you know. But what we have? Crypto is a big market, but it's really young. You know, it's been like for like 13 years, young. And you agree it's young? Yeah. And then sometimes they have capitalization. It's crazy. Binance, they did a trading in one day over $100 billion in one day, 120 billion. And you agree that's big, right?
That's very big.
Okay, check it out. This, my friend, look at this. This over 20,000 crypto. If you want to buy crypto, do you know what crypto you will buy?
I'd start with Bitcoin, but I don't really know otherwise.
Right. But check it out this. The founders of B, they been buy crypto. They started when Bitcoin was $200, when Ethereum was at $7. And they create this IA for them, and they make a lot of money. And they say, why we receive this information? They have a team who they analyze the crypto. And now what they do is they put in this app called Really. What you do is copy and paste. Let me ask you one question. Like when I see crypto, it's like the stock market. Now, let me ask you a question, Nick. Could you imagine if we go 30 years ago and if it was a company or it was an app where it appear all the companies going public and this thing analyze and then say, you should buy Microsoft, Google, Amazon.
I'd do it.
Alibaba,
I
Apple.
would do it. If it's already
If
done
we
for me,
copy and paste 30 years ago, how much money would you and me will be making right now?
I have to tell you, we'd be on an island drinking some mojitos right now. That's for sure.
So my friend, this is what we have with Really. And I show Really this. My friend, how much do you think it worth? I just show you only 2 applications. How much money do you think it worth have access to these apps, to everything I am showing you?
From what you're telling me, at least tens of thousands of dollars.
Are you agree?
Yeah.
And my friend, you are about to laugh about this. Only $2.50 a day, my friend.
There's no way. Absolutely no way.
That's crazy, right?
That's
And now
crazy.
imagine this. Okay, there is an app called Robinhood that they don't do like this, but they put over 10 million customers.
I want to know how they did it.
And my friend, we are about to do the bigger thing you ever see. You guys understand how you show how you do they are waiting over here me and the other cobra. I'm gonna say that. Give me. Hey, me puedes dar 10 minutos. Estoy terminando una conferencia. Yeah. Yeah, this is how it is. Call. Yeah. So my question to you guys is, what do you guys? Okay, this is how you sell. You know, it's when you have one-on-one, you ask conversations. You know, because remember, the only thing Nick believe is whatever he say, not what I say. So I put, the words to him. But you have to be excited, you have to be inspired, you have to believe in the product, you have to believe in what we're doing. And when you do that, it's amazing what happened. Because I started to sell this 3 years ago when it was just the vision. But I was talking, this is what it will happen. But it's not what you say, it's how you say, the energy, the tonality. And guys, like me, the presentation in Spanish, my English is not my regular language, right? Like when I do presentation in Spanish, it's like, okay, it's the belief that you have, the energy that you have, is just amazing. So this is very important, like how you present, how you share the vision, what is about to happen, because I know we have the best products. I know there is, okay. I mean, guys, like what we have is big. It's like really big. Okay, like if you look at it, before we used to go and rent a movie, right? In Blockbuster. But then it come Netflix, and right now Netflix is worth over $140 billion. Now, you think Netflix are a movie rental or is a technology company? What do you think?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a technology, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at Airbnb right now is worth more than Hilton and Marriott together. Now, my question to you is, Airbnb, they are rental company or are a technology company?
Technology.
Uber become the #1 platform in the world. But my question to you is, Uber is transportation or is a technology company?
Technology, because they launched an app.
Now, the industry network market has been over 70 years, do over $200 billion a year. So you think we are a trading company or we are a technology company?
We're a technology company.
Exactly. And how big it can be.
Massive. From what you're telling me, it can be massive.
This is how you present, guys. Like that's so but you have to believe what is about to happen. And it's crazy when you do that. So and we I mean, I am really happy with this team because I know what is about to happen. I know before you development the foundation, and over here the leaders over here, they are like really committed. When you see Alejandra, when you see Sabrina, when you see Lisa, when you see Alina, Julia, when you see Nick, when you see the leaders like really committed to make this happen. But guys, timing is very important in business. If you want to catch the market, this business is easy to do fast than to do it slower. Right now in Colombia, it's 48 million people, in the country. We started 3 years ago. We have people, like just last month, we have like 5 new diamonds. We have 1 presidential diamond, and we have 1 royal diamond, brand new royal diamond. Now, these people, I remember when the royal diamond come the first time, and I sit down with them. They were making $1,000 a month. And they believe in the vision about 2 years ago, making $1,000 a month, now over $140,000 a month. But we were very crazy. We were like we are like Zoom after Zoom, like before it was meeting after like Zoom after Zoom after Zoom, like that, because we know, guys, US is amazing opportunity in Canada. The opportunity is global. The opportunity that we have. I was talking with a leader right now that he has over 200,000 people in Asia, and he say, I am looking to come there. Like I am looking. He has a big organization in Asia. And I say, my friend, I want to be honest with you right now. You look and you have a big organization in Korea. We are like really focused to launch the US, and next year we will launch Asia. But if you now like, okay, I want to look at it, I want to sit down, this and this and this and this, because leader, we are the most attractive company in the whole industry. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it, because whatever you believe, you will transmit, And I was talking with the guy. I is talking with the guy that has an organization over 200,000 people in other company in Asia. Asia is big. And I was talking like I not like, okay, look, my friend, like this is how you do it. Like oh yeah, I know you have a lot of people. I know this. Of course, I want to recruit him. But I say, look, guys, I want to be like total transparent with you right now. Before we focus on Latin America, then we focus in Europe. We are about to do an event with 8,000 people. Right now, we are doing a game plan for launch the US. Next year, we will do an event with 5,000 people. But if you want, what we can do is you can come to the wrong convention. He say, I have like 30 leaders. Okay, you can come with those leaders. We will sit down, and next year we can launch Asia, because I think like we want to do it the right way. So we will dedicate like really the time, like we can talk. But I don't want to promise you any, like I made him like want it more. Okay, but what can you send me some information? Can we connect with the leaders to see? I say, yeah, we can connect. That is no problem, my friend. Yeah, we can connect. But I just want to tell you, you say you have a big organization in Korea. In order to launch in Korea, we have to do it the right way. We have to register the company, this and this and this and this. And I think right now we are not ready. He said, can we start to talk with the people? So I say it's not good to start to talk with the people in Korea because not be able to register the right way, this and this. Okay, I understand. But can we start to talk with people in Thailand, in Vietnam, and others? I say, let's connect. Let's connect how we can do a game plan and see. He started to convince me, you know, but you do that. You do like reverse psychology, because they say, oh man, and you are so excited. You have over 200,000 people. That's amazing. No, I made him to work to convince. But I say the best way that you can do is you can bring the 30 leaders to you can see what we're doing in Italy, and we can talk with the owners there, and he say, okay, we will talk and see, because you know, like this is how you do. You understand? But you have to have that belief, okay? Like that belief. Like ladies, for example, like if you see somebody that really handsome, right? But he don't have a belief in the self, how you see them. But then you have another not good looking, but has that confidence with who you want to date. With the guy that you don't look needed, right? Are you guys agree? So this is, you have to have so much confidence in what you are doing. The belief is so in what you do and who you are, that the people see like, wow, I want to be part to them. So guys, you guys have, we with these leaders, we are like working, coaching and all that you guys are about to see, because what you guys are about to learn and what we are about to do, it will be insane. And for the people that going to Rome, you guys, you believe, you will see the picture, what happened in Rome, what happened in Italy, what will happen in the US and Canada and all that. So it will be amazing. So what I want, guys, yes, let's do it. Let's do it big. And we are about to do the first event in Miami, November 12th, with 2,000 people. Now, my question to you is, how many people you will have? Because we will have Munir, will have Royal, we will have ambassadors there. And my question is, how many people you will have there, November 12th? And how many people from you think, and what rank, how you will get recognized in Miami, November 12th, how you will get recognized in that event. Because 90 days, it can change your life. You can change your life in 90 days. 90 days, you can change your life. And we are running with the leaders. I know Alejandra, she's running that 90 days. Alina, Sabrina, Nick, Lisa, Sonia, Julia, running 90 days, truly focused with all the energy for that event. We are running the 90 days. Now, my question to you is, how many would you like to be part of the 90 days pre-launch that you are doing for the US? 90 days, how many people you will have in that event? What rank you will have? And my question is, do you really want to change your life? If you're ready, just tell the leaders, I am ready. I am me for the next 90 days. Let's do a game plan with them. I am ready to pay the price for the next 90 days. So to be pioneer and do something that we never have done. If you guys are ready, that let's put in the chat, I'm ready, I'm committed. Let's create a big stories. We are doing, so we can have the people when they sign up, Frost Week, Consulting, Frostman, Minimal, Sapphire, $2,500, the stories, but that one, we have to be right. We have to believe in you. You have to believe in you. You have to believe in the product, and you have to believe in the vision of the company. Let's do it. Let's do it big, and let's do it big. Go big or go home. Let's do it. So the call is yours, guys. I'm about to connect another call.
Wow. Guys, drop a 777 in the chat for Mr. Jose Ardone. Guys, you guys realize he just pushed his call. He just said, hey, you know what? Look, I'm so fired up. I need to push this off a little bit. And guess what? He's going to hop on the other call. And I don't know what kind of call he's doing, but I just know they're going to be like, what happened to Jose? He is on fire. But he's always like that, guys. He's always like that. And it's so crazy because, guys, this call isn't done. Don't hop off this call because I'm going to step aside from greatness and I'm going to let literally the queen bee herself, like, just pour into you guys. Guys, I just want you to know, I have so much respect for Sabrina to see what she's not only done in B once, but what she's doing twice. Guys, it is absolutely incredible while having Xavier on her hip, being a mama bear, taking over the world, keeping Andrew on his best behavior, right? Just being an absolute incredible leader for all of us, guys. The stuff that you guys don't even realize that she's doing on the back end every single day to make sure that we have everything we need as a team. Guys, I can tell you what, you want to take notes because she is a powerhouse. She is not just going to be another diamond in this company. Guys, she is an ambassador. She is going to help us take over the US because her heart is pure, and she's genuine. She knows exactly what she's doing. And if you're not working with Sabrina yet, if you haven't called her and said, hey, I need you to show me the way, you're sleeping on your success. So Sabrina, it's all yours. Close us out. Share the vision with the team. It's all you.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you for that intro, Nick. And I'm going to throw it right back at you. You're amazing. You're an amazing friend. You're an amazing business partner. And honestly, everybody on this call that spoke, Alejandra, Alina, all of them are amazing people, guys. If you are not confident before, because I know some of us come from different companies, but if you weren't confident before with the people that you're with, you can be confident with these people right here. I'm so grateful to have them in my life, every single one of them. And Jose, I'm so grateful for Jose and his wisdom and his guidance, guiding all of us through this journey. And I want to touch on some things that he talked about, which is belief and having self-confidence to make this work for yourself. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we have all the tools, we have all the leverage and the leadership, but at the end of the day, if you don't want this for yourself, all of that falls behind. The tools don't matter, the leverage doesn't matter, because you yourself have to want to make this work. Let me ask you guys something. How many of you guys resonate with the idea that you planned to do something, but then never followed through with it? New Year's resolutions. Maybe you wanted to go to the gym and you went there and you signed up for an entire year, but you only went for 30 days, right? I think it's in human nature to set really high goals for ourselves, but then let ourselves not achieve those goals because of our own mindset. Okay. The plan, you only have a plan if you 100,000% think that it's going to work. Okay. You have to follow through in order for it to work. And it's all about your mindset, okay? And what you want and what you believe. Because like I said, we can all be here. We can want this more for you than you want for yourself. And at the end of the day, I feel like we do that a lot of the times. All the leaders on this call, we're always calling you guys and we're always messaging you and we're always, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we do. You guys have to want it yourself, okay? You don't have to have the perfect plan, but you have to have a plan at the end of the day. You have to have a plan, okay? A perfect plan or being perfect at something doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. You just have to have a plan and work towards it every single day. Okay. There are others that might have a perfect plan or think that they have a perfect plan, but at the end of the day, if they don't believe in it, it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. It doesn't matter because it won't work because they don't believe in it. Okay. My question to you guys right now is, do you believe in B? Okay. Do you truly think deep down that this is your long-term vehicle here at B? Okay. Do you believe that you can plant your flag here? Okay. If you're not thinking as far as 5 years from now, then you already have a plan that's not going to work because you don't truly believe 100%. If you don't have a plan 5 years from now, you're planning to fail at the end of the day. That's just the truth. Okay. When you go to college or you go sign up for college, what is the aim of signing up for college? You're getting enrolled to get a degree in 5 years from now. Well, you have a plan and you're working towards that plan. How is it any different here, what we have here? Okay, what if it was guaranteed? What if it was guaranteed that you would be a multimillionaire in 5 years if you just stuck to the plan and stuck to the things that we taught you? How would you work? How would you work every single day if you knew in 5 years from now that you would be a multimillionaire? Well, how would you work? Okay, a lot of people join with the mindset of, oh, you know, I'm gonna give this a try. By not even knowing, oh, I'm just gonna give this a shot. We'll see what happens. Okay, but they don't know that when coming into it with that mindset already, they're setting themselves up to fail 30, 60, 90 days from now, right? It's because they come in with that mindset. Okay, you need to ask yourself, what do you want? Okay, like really meditate on it, like go in the shower or wherever you guys meditate, wherever you have your quiet time for yourself. Ask yourself, what do I want and how am I going to get there? Close your eyes, envision what you want. What kind of house do you want? What kind of car do you want? Where do you want your kids to go to school? Do you want them to go to a private school? Do you want them to have a homeschool with the best tutor out there? Those are the things that I want for myself. Okay. I want to be able to give my son the best education that I possibly can give him. I want to be able to drop him off in school in a badass car and have his friends be like, damn, that's your mom? She has that kind of car? Wow. I want his friends to come over to our big house with our ginormous pool and be able to fill up the pool with all his friends. Those are the things. Sorry, I'm like getting emotional. Shoot. But see, your why needs to make you cry. Okay, and that's the passion that you guys have to have when you're believing in this. You have to envision it for yourself, and when you believe deep down that this is what's going to get you to succeed, there's nothing stopping you. You just work every single day. Every single day, guys. You want to be wealthy, you want to be financially free, you want to be traveling the world with your family. You have a vehicle to make it happen, but you have to want it in your heart. Okay? 2 years ago, when I joined B the first time, we didn't have Titan, we didn't have Relic, we didn't have NFX, we didn't have any of that stuff. It was all in talks. It was on a piece of paper. Okay. We had a vision though. They had a vision to make it happen and they made it happen. So imagine in 2 years from now, where this company is going to be. Where is this company going to be? They have a vision in 2 years from now to have 200,000 customers. Where are you going to be 2 years from now in this company? Are you going to hit your goals of diamond already? Presidential diamond? Okay. You have to have that vision. It might not be seen right now. It might just be on your papers, on your notes that you write down every day. It might be on your fridge that you see that I'm going to go presidential diamond one day. It's not happening right now, but you're envisioning it in your head. You're manifesting it to make it happen. Okay. You have to have that belief in yourself, like Jose Ardon was talking about, that self-confidence belief. Who here has read Think and Grow Rich? Who has read it? Put it in the chat. If you have read it, just put me. Think and Grow Rich. Who has read it? Okay. In that book, okay, there is a 5-step self-confidence formula that he teaches. And this has been proven to work over and over and over and over again. If you master that self-confidence formula, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. There's a reason why that book is so legendary. And that 5-step self-confidence formula, if you guys haven't read it yet, or you may have and you don't remember, go back to that and reread that. If you were to take anything from it, reread that, because that is going to give you the belief in yourself to make things happen. And when you make it happen in your mind first, it'll happen in real life. You just got to make it happen. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what you're going through. You're having troubles with your spouse, you're fighting with your family, you lost a loved one, you're behind on your bills. That should give you more fuel to want to make this work. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Everybody has things that they go through, but it's the mindset that gets people through the difficulties that they have in their life. Okay, I know that we all have a life and we all have to make things happen. Okay, but believe in yourself, believe in B, and believe in the vision that B has, and you're Gucci, guys. Keep working on it every day. And I know this training has gone on long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it for our training today. I hope you guys have got lots and lots of gems out of everybody who spoke on this call. And we have I think it's the podcast with Nick and Jared tonight. So definitely invite for that tonight. Invite all your prospects and guests. And I will see all of you. If you're not coming to New York already, if you're not coming to the New York event, I will see you guys in Italy, okay? So with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. And I love you all. Bye.